In this video tutorial, we will explain how to enable editing once you have been assigned a role with editing permissions in a virtual classroom. To do this, in the upper right-hand corner, activate the Edit Mode switch. Once you enable it, a series of actions will appear that allow you to edit the general setup as well as specific resources, activities, or site blocks. Let's look at each of these actions. In the central sections, we find icons that allow us to expand or collapse the section and modify the title. We type the title and save the changes by pressing the Enter key. Also, to change the title, we can access the Edit Settings option through the three-dot menu. And in the section name field, we type or modify the title. Next, in the description area, using the Virtual Classroom editor, we can create and format text, add an image, or insert a link. Other options we will find when editing a section title are View, which displays the section on a new page, Highlight, where the section background is emphasized and marked in the title and the left-hand side block, Additionally, a section can be duplicated, hidden, moved, or deleted. Through the permalink option, we will obtain the URL address for that specific section. In the General section, or Section 0 of the virtual classroom, which we normally use for the presentation of the subject, the following options are available. Collapse and expand the central sections. And in the three-dot menu, the actions View, Edit Settings, and Permalink. It's important to note that this is the only section that cannot be moved. The remaining sections can be moved using the Move option or by dragging them. Other actions that are repeated in each of the sections are add an activity or resource and create a subsection. Under Activity or Resource, you will find the tools that allow you to create activities in the virtual classroom, as well as the resources that let you present or develop content. A subsection breaks each section into specific parts, facilitating a clear structure and an organized arrangement of content within the virtual classroom. Also, in the central sections, when adding an activity or resource, a pencil icon appears on each of these elements to modify the title. And in the three-dot menu, the following options appear. Edit Settings to configure the item, Move to the left, Availability, Duplicate, Assign roles, Set group type, and delete the resource or activity. To add more sections at the bottom center of the page, after the last section, you will find the Add section option. Alternatively, if you position yourself between two sections, the Add section icon will appear. Finally, in the upper center area, you will find the bulk actions, which allow you to show, move, or delete one, several, or all sections. In each of the right-hand side blocks, in the upper corner, we find the Move icon and other options such as Settings, Hide, and Delete. Also, when editing is enabled, we find the option to add a block. This is where all the side blocks that can be enabled in the virtual classroom are located. The left-hand side block functions as an index of the central sections of the virtual classroom. This block can be opened or closed, as well as expanded or collapsed. In this way, the editing actions for the teacher role or for those with editing permissions in a virtual classroom have been detailed. Finally, if you need to make an inquiry, you can contact the Virtual Teaching Support Unit or access the video tutorials through the Help and Support Resources option. Likewise, remember that it is important to log out when you finish your activity in any of the virtual campus environments.